dignitaries, or distinguished guests, partners, community leaders, founders, and friends to our home here at 95 King Street East. This space is a part of an ecosystem of 6 Black-owned spaces across Ontario, and through a partnership with Loft, our founders have access to technology-driven co-working spaces and resources and community. Thank you so much to our partner, Graham Wong, at the back. Please give a wave. He's the co-founder and CEO of Loft. And I also want to take a moment to acknowledge the beautiful artwork that we have in this space that some of you have commented on, done by Black Toronto-based artist Jabari Elixir Elliott. We've collaborated with him in the past, and his work is what you see outfitting most of the walls here. Today is a very special day. And before we begin the program, I want to take a moment to recognize what brought us here. For me, that starts with community. I moved to Canada from Jamaica in 2015, and so much of my journey here has been about building a career, relationships, a life, and eventually Nobellum with my co-founders. Along the way, I learned something that has become central to how I live and lead, and that's that none of us builds anything meaningful alone. There's a Zulu phrase that has become a part of my personal mantra, Ubuntu, which means I am because we are, and I cannot think of a better way to describe this moment. We are here because of the people who believed, partners who opened doors, founders who trusted us, families who sacrificed alongside us, some of whom are in the room today, and our team that kept building. As a Black woman who came to Canada as an immigrant, there is something incredibly meaningful about seeing what community has made possible and knowing that what we build can create opportunities for others. Because the privilege is not simply being able to say, look at what we built, it is being able to say, who else can we bring with us? And that is what today represents.
Hear, hear.
Hear, hear. Hear, hear.
So on behalf of Nobellum, our team, our founders, and the broader Black innovation ecosystem, welcome to everyone joining us for this very important announcement. It is my pleasure to introduce the Honourable Minister Evan Solomon, Minister of Artificial Intelligence and Digital Innovation, and Minister responsible for the Federal Economic Development Agency.
Thank you. Thank you, Catherine. Fantastic. I love that saying. Bonjour à toutes et à tous. How's everyone doing today? Thank you to Loft in the back for this fantastic. What a great place. Melissa, Catherine, Calvin, Blake, Nobel. We're going to talk a lot about it. Thank you for gathering, for your leadership, for your entrepreneurship, for the humanity that you bring, for the bravery. Entrepreneurs are brave. I'm a former entrepreneur, trust me, we connect. And you come from a different country, you come here, and you build. This is amazing, okay? We could just, everything the Prime Minister talks about building, I could just shut up and say, this is what we do. And this, the DNA of our whole country is what we could see right here. Inclusive, brave, innovative, transformative, resilient, strong, successful, you name it. Thank you. All right, give it up. So we're going to talk about that a bit more. I want to say something about my colleagues here. I'm a team person. You know, ministers take a lot of credit for the work of a lot of people, okay? And you said it, Catherine, I am who we are, like your team, your community. So the first team is Sonia and Seema, and they're here, okay? They're communities, they're friends. We were elected together, Seema and I, in the last 15 months. Seema's an engineer, so she doesn't look at any problem and not think, I can fix that. Okay? Every day, She looks at this country, she wakes up and said, how can I fix it to make it better? Okay? She's a leader. If she can help, you know, I have 2 kids, and I always say to my kids, and they're both in their 20s, because I'm old. And my son said to me, what's the advice, Dad? What advice do you give me? And he was working at a job. And I said, there's only 2 things I will ever say to you in life. Work hard and be helpful. You're already on 3rd base. Seema works hard every day and is helpful every day. Okay, this is an incredible woman. Okay, so you're lucky in Oakville. If you're in Oakville, we got some Oakville folks here. Oakville right here, yes, we got some Oakville. Trust me when I say, you got a good one.
I know that.
What's crazy is, we've got more people than just Seema who speak Turkish here, which is the most incredible thing, because we don't get that. So that's so Canada. I want to say something about Sonia. And Sonia's son, who's in the back, raise your hand, family. This, I'm telling you, I was at a fundraiser that Sonia held in her community, and I was the guest of honor, which was hilarious, because she was like, it was like being with the Prime Minister. I mean, she is unbelievable. Her family, I mean, these guys, these are the people you want to be stranded on a desert island with, because within 10 minutes, it's like, where did those buildings come from? There's a restaurant here. Everyone's well organized. It's unbelievable. She's incredible. And the thing is, it's family. It's community. It's ground up. And let me tell you something. Just 2 last things. I never follow this speech. Like, we're going to talk about founders and innovators, but I'm going to just say something about women. Like, I'm married to my wife is in Greenland right now on an icebreaker. Like, so marrying crazy women and admiring crazy women. I like women who do crazy things. Okay? It's not easy. Okay? You come to a new country and you step in. And there's a lot of people that tie a lot of bricks around your ankles and want to throw you in the water and see if you can swim with it. And I can tell you, they swim. Right? And then they fly. And it's hard to do. So thank you. These are 2 powerful women. So this is great. Yeah, this is great. We haven't even started the speech yet. I also want to say something about being here at the Black Entrepreneurs. Okay? And we had a little talk earlier. On any day we could be here, and it's important. On any day we could do this speech and this presentation and these partnerships and these investments, and every one of you could get up and it would matter. Your voice matters, your example matters, your work matters, your vision matters. But today is a different day, because our country is in a fight. And the world has changed. And when we were elected, the Prime Minister said we're in a rupture. And the Prime Minister said the world's realigning. And this alignment was that we had AI coming. A lot of you are working in that space. So we've got a technological revolution and a political alignment. And we talked about that. And now today we know it. We feel it. Our communities are feeling it. Hands up if you're from Windsor. Right? Hey, they're in the teeth of it, folks. They're in the teeth of it. Southern Ontario, all of us, we're in the teeth of it. This is the sharpest end of this trade war. And it's real. And if you are a parent, you know what it's like to show up at your school and your community center and your hockey rink and your anything. And you know what it takes to build a community, and it means you want families to have jobs, and they want to support their kids. And if they're worried about their job, it's hard. And so we are in a new world. And the thing that makes Canada special is a room like this, where we're from every place in the world, but we belong here. And it's our home here. And we don't need an invitation to speak our minds and to build, because it's ours, yours, mine. My grandfather worked up the street when he came and died at 52 in a sweatshop at Queen and Young, at Stone Clothing. Couldn't speak English. My dad's the youngest of 8. I'm a minister. Canada. Okay? Your grandmother's Turkish, Jamaican, you name it. We're from good places. And Catherine did a land acknowledgement because we're on the land that have been home for thousands of years to our indigenous brothers and sisters. But we've come and it's our land now too. We share together. We belong together, lifting each other up. I don't care when you came, where you came from, what you practiced, how you vote, who you do. You're Canadian. Yes. Okay? And we are going to build this country together in this fight. And it's not going to be easy, but we need you. This is a mission. Because the things that are in this, the values that are in the loft, in the 6 spaces, that values that took us to become entrepreneurs, black entrepreneurs, and women entrepreneurs, are the values that are under attack. Let's not sugarcoat it. People work hard to get what we've got. And it's not our job just to harvest, it's our job to protect so the next generation can harvest. And someone wants what we've got here, the specialness we've got, and we ain't gonna let them have it. We're not gonna sign bad deals. We're not gonna give away our sovereignty. We're not gonna give away our values. We're not gonna bend, we're not gonna break. We're gonna do what you are all doing here. We are going to build. And one day I'll actually read the speech. But I will say, we didn't ask for this trade war. This is another thing. It's not something we asked for. We don't want this. We want to trade with the United States. We have no truck with the people of the United States. But when they act in good faith, we will go back to the table as we did the first time and negotiate in good faith, as you would do with your clients, to make sure there's a benefit. And when they're ready, the Prime Minister is pragmatic and cool-headed and resolved, and we will get a good deal. But we will not take less. We will not be treated as a second-class vassal state to anybody. We will not take a deal that only benefits one side. They offered too little. And we will say no until it's fair, as you should do, because we have something to protect. Our workers, our communities, our families, our identity. Okay? Now, we have come forward with tariffs carefully, dollar for dollar. I was on the CBC this morning and they quoted some, everyone has an economist. Well, the economist says that we should not do this. We should turn the other cheek. I disagree. We are going to fight back. Strategically and smartly. You want to tariff 5? Okay. We'll tariff you, dollar for dollar. No more. We're not trying to hurt you, we're trying to protect us. All right? We're not here. We will come back. And then we got to protect our workers. And I just want to tell you that I was with Melanie Jolie and Patty Heidi and Francois Philippe Champagne yesterday in Ottawa. And we announced tariff supports for our workers and our businesses. $7.5 billion on top of the $25 billion we've already had in an illegal trade war. So would we rather spend this on other things? Yes. But we're here. And it was quick, and it's agile and flexible and it's brutal, and you'll work with the great team at Federal Economic Development, and you'll see the team in the back there, Adam and Saoirse, everybody's here. Know them. They are your partners. Okay? Your MPs are your partners. We will make sure the support gets $1.5 billion extra for the regional tariff relief for small, medium-sized companies because we will support small, medium-sized businesses. And some of you will say, well, what about those 1 to 5 people? Businesses, we'll support them too. There's $3.5 billion for workers. And the lion's share comes into Southern Ontario because we're in the teeth of it. So we have fast, direct support for businesses. Eligible businesses in the last round could get up to $1 million, non-repayable. Today, $3 million. Okay? That's real. That's real. And why? And we're gonna do this support until the Trump administration, longer than the life of the Trump administration. You know why? Because we don't know where this is gonna go. We hope it's resolved. But a deal today might not be a deal tomorrow. And you know what's gonna be here tomorrow? You. You know what's gonna be here tomorrow? Our workers and our communities and our country. So we're gonna make sure that support because it's a good investment. So we're prepared. I want you to know this. We know this is going to be difficult. The Carney government, and I will tell you about something about the Prime Minister, we're realistic. We're not going to sugarcoat it. This is not an easy thing to do. You want to fight for something like our sovereignty? It's going to be hard. But I will also tell you, we are ready, resolved, resilient. We've got the fiscal firepower as the second fastest growing country in the G7 GDP. We've got the firepower. Our economy will still grow. So this is not going to break us. This is not going to hurt us. It's going to be tough, and we will get there, but we will come out stronger with more trade partners, more resilient, and we have it. We were ready, and that's why I want you to know that. We can give ourselves more. This is the important. Maître chez nous en français, masters of our own domain. Masters of our own domain. And we can give ourselves more than they can ever take away. And today is about giving ourselves more than anyone can take away. And that's the strength of us. And I will just say that I was on the phone last night with Chambers of Commerce in Hamilton, in London, in the Ontario Chamber of Commerce, the head of the Federation of Municipalities, Canadian Municipalities, CEOs. We've had roundtables. We are in close contact with your local Chambers of Commerce. We will take feedback. If something's not working, we'll be flexible and we'll adjust. If there's a business that needs some more help, we're going to try to be there. So we're listening. So I see the determination, and when I'm going to call out people's names in a minute, but if you're in Windsor, if you're in London, if you're in Guelph, if you're in Toronto, if you're in Hamilton, if you're in Ottawa, we got you. Like, we are super focused, and what we see in return is a resilience, people who want to get off their back foot and onto their front foot. That is the entrepreneurial way. People who see a problem, they go forward, not backwards. They buy a car and they take out reverse. They don't go backwards, they go forward. They develop new technology, they open new markets, they solve problems, they build communities, and les entrepreneurs noirs de l'Ontario contribuent à bâtir une économie canadienne plus forte, plus innovante, et plus résiliente. And we know that it's not enough just to have a warm bath of words and blow bubbles at each other. We gotta invest. Okay? Mentorship matters. Really matters. Networks matter. Technology matters. Money. Put it where your mouth is, man. Like, you gotta invest. You gotta invest. Because unless Black entrepreneurs get the capital investment, it's hard to start. So you're going to get everything, but the government's job is to make sure that you have the capital, and that's what today's all about. Because that's going to turn talent into opportunity and make these businesses grow. So I'm going to do something. I'm proud to announce today that the government of Canada, I'm actually more than proud. I'm not just proud to announce this, I am proud to be here with you and stand with you at this moment in particular and say that the government of Canada, the Prime Minister of Canada, the members of Parliament, the civil servants and public servants who work are proud to invest almost $15 million through the Black Entrepreneurship Program Ecosystem Fund to support 9 incredible organizations in Southern Ontario. And I'm going to name them, and I want them to stand up. And I'm just going to call out a name, and what more I'm going to do is just say your name, because the people matter. Because in what's happening in this moment, we need to know each other, okay? So let's start with Nobellum Enterprise. I don't care if you applaud, I don't care if we're here all day, because people need some love. Okay. Just say your name. Just say your name.
Yeah. Elisa Ellis.
Malcolm Wright.
Right on. Yeah. Afro-Caribbean Business Network, give it up. Nice going. Okay, Aspire for Hire. Yeah. Excellent. Black Mentorship Inc. Okay. Excellent. BlackTECH Hub. Stay standing, guys. Stay standing. They're by the way, BlackTECH Hub's about to do something in AI, which is going to be great. Caribbean Canadian Association of Waterloo Region. Yes. Excellent. Durham Region Association of Black Professionals and Entrepreneurs.
Hi, I'm Dane Lawrence.
Dave, thanks. Organization for Economic Development and Diplomacy, the OECD, is in the house.
Renee Jackson. Tamara Russell. Kathy McDonald.
OECD brings it, eh? The Changemaker Innovation Hub.
Honourable.
Who took the 4 a.m. train from Ottawa? Nice going. That's right. Okay, this is it. These are the 9 organizations. These represent people who are leaning in, who are building, and let's just give them thank you all. We are so proud to partner with these people. We can sit down because I can keep talking for 2 hours. No, look, all these organizations are doing what we want: building entrepreneurs, helping entrepreneurs get training, mentorship, business advice, technology, raise capital, and in this moment, it's more important than ever. So we're doing this. So I want to just say one thing about Nobellum Enterprise, who is our host. Nobellum Enterprise is working to close the gap between entrepreneurship and innovation for Black communities. And they focus on science and tech and engineering and math and pedagogy, education. And they've helped, get this, they've helped more than, I think the number is 120 companies or even more now, right? 120 companies generated $30 million in revenue. These are entrepreneurs who are building real businesses, and today's broader investment in Nobellum, Nobellum is going to receive, and we're so happy to invest, $1.2 million for the Can Black STEM program. And that will help Black STEM entrepreneurs turn ideas into companies, products, and growth. And if you built a business, and I built a business, and you see a guy, where's Peter Wall, who's running around with the camera? Here. Okay, I'm gonna tell you something. This is a classic. I worked with this guy for 25 years. He was a journalist, and he left journalism and became an entrepreneur, started a working space company in Bali, then he came back and became the CEO of a fintech company that then he took public on the in New York and in London, is an angel investor, and then came back to work because he believes the country needs it. So now he's he's an entrepreneur. Like, our team is full of entrepreneurs, okay? And so, people say, oh, he's there taking pictures. He's here. It's like, that guy, this guy's the CEO of a public company, but service, right? That's an entrepreneur. And it inspires me because we all need to serve. And if you're an entrepreneur, as I always say, you're the janitor today and you're the CEO tomorrow. You know what? You got to sweep the floor. And you got to go raise a couple $1 million. And you got to hire your best friend and then fire him. Like, it's no joke. And in the morning, you're buttoned up and you look confident, and at 2 in the morning, you're worried about pay and rent. Okay? And if your heart hasn't beat at 90 beats a minute at 3 in the morning when you're trying not to let your partner say, please don't wake up, you're not an entrepreneur. Like, it's the real deal. So you guys are in it. And we're here because we're fellow entrepreneurs. We believe in that. So I want to thank you. I want to just say that inclusion matters. We got to see each other where we're at. Sometimes you're on one step of the ladder, but if you're on the bottom of the ladder, tomorrow you're going to be on the top. If you're on the top, sometimes you go back to the bottom. Canada, we're going to lift you up. And when you're down, we're here. And when you're up, I know what you're going to do. You're going to put your hand and lift the next one up. So let's be together. It's an emotional day. It's an emotional time. Your leadership matters. Your confidence matters. Your building matters. So thank you for being the face of this country. We need you. We need your partnership. We need your leadership. We need your voice. And you're doing it. This is the singularly